guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, this beats, your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 36, the Season 6 finale. Tell me why this episode was 2 hours long. 2 hours long. Like, they literally heard us when we said we want a long finale because we want to see basically everything. So after we got to our final 4 couples, you know, everybody was just chatting in their couples, basically just so surprised that they're in final 4 and whatnot and so forth. So I'm going to basically skip all the chat and basically let's get to the final 4 dates. So they're going to sleep. They're realizing like this is like their last couple of days in the villa. So, you know, they go to sleep and then next thing you know, they wake up and they get a text and it was for Nicole and Kendall to go on their date. So their date was to basically parasail and then they go to a private island. So on the private island, you know, they're discussing, you know, basically Kendall already told like Kordell before he left for his date that, you know, he was feeling things for Nicole. Like even when family day, you know, his sister basically said that, you know, Kendall's falling for her. So with that being said, Kendall told Nicole that he loved her. And, you know, Nicole just basically said she felt the same way, but she never said she loved him back. So they get back from the date and, you know, when Kendall's telling the guys, you know, what happened, you know, he was just like, yeah, she didn't say it back.
Yes. But guys, she didn't say the words though.
And, you know, Nicole, like, after the fact, she's, like, kind of beating herself up about it. Like, you know, maybe she kind of ruined it, not saying those words back. But, you know, they're just kind of being like, you know, in your own time and you will tell him how you truly feel or whatnot. So, Nicole and Kendall had their first date. Then next was Leah and Miguel. So they had ATV riding and then they saw like animals and horses and picnics and basically, you know, they're just liking each other. They really like kind of match each other's vibe and flow and you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So the next date was Serena and Kordell. And Serena and Kordell basically had like a drive-in movie and like, you know, they were basically watching their love story on the screen. So they just saw like their journey from when they came into the villa with the lime green on. You know, they showed little clips of the castle situation and them being closed off. And it was just like basically a sweet journey. You know, it was really nice. It was really, you know, nice date, like a little nighttime movie date, whatever. It was just really sweet. So then after that, last but not least, we have Jana and Kenny and they had their date and their date is basically under the stars. And you know, it's basically since Jana told us that words of affirmations are basically her love language, they put that in the hashtag. So Janae, she's wearing red, you know, she wearing his favorite color once again. I'm like, it just a throwback to ever since he said his favorite color is red. Anyways, you know, they go to see like the lights and everything. When they go into that date, there's like letters and like little notes from their family. Janae read a note from her brother, you know, from her mom. You know, Kenny read notes too from his family. It was like they're rooting for them, whatever. And like they're just talking about their feelings. They dance a little bit, came back, and then there's notes. So Janae, she had a note read that was written by Kenny's mother, and she read it out loud, and it was just so sweet. Like, you know, Kenny's mother's rooting for them. She didn't even know that their like, you know, name is called Kane, and she was like Kana. But he's like, it's the little ship name, which is Kane. And then, you know, Kenny read a note from Janae's mother as well. And it was just so sweet. Like, Janae's mother was just basically saying, like, this, you know, Kenny's basically, you know, this is like a blessing. This is like a gift from the Lord, a gift from God. It's like literally, you know, good things happen to those who wait. You know, Janae's journey in that villa wasn't as sweet as it is, like, despite what people want to believe. But Coy did not give her anything. Connor basically used her. She was in a friendship couple with Hakeem, almost got dumped because, you know, the guys, well, she didn't almost get dumped, but the guys wanted, if they had their way, they would have dumped her to save Andrea. And, you know, the guys made her feel like, you know, she shouldn't have been there. But, you know, ever since then, you know, Kenny came into the villa, and then things were just on her horizon, like literally. And then, you know, obviously the Castle Moore situation, yeah, you know, the wigs turned around that same night, though. The wigs turned around. So, but yeah, you know, Janae's journey in the villa, definitely a journey. And, you know, Kenny came in at the right time, and he definitely turned the wigs around after Casa. Like, things happened that same night. Like, everybody in PPG got their men back the next day, which is so wild. Like, the next day is very wild to me. Like, nobody let it simmer. They were just like, as soon as they come in the villa, it was like, regret. But, yeah, they had such a sweet date. You know, once they got like the reassurance from their family, because they never had a family day, which I'm just like, please don't ever do that ever again. Like, if you're gonna have family day, do it for all couples, because since they didn't get a family day, they didn't have that reassurance of, like, you know, how the family is feeling about each other. But having those personal notes from their family, the mothers writing, you know, about them and about their partners, was very sweet and reassuring, that basically, yeah, I made the right decision. Yeah, you know, they see how I feel about, you know, Kenny. Like, they see how I feel about Janae. Like, that's basically the reassurance that they needed.
I don't think it can get any better than this, but every time I say that, it gets better. So
we're going out with a bang.
And I'm walking out with my favorite person ever, so this is really good. Oh, I'm so happy. You have no idea. And I didn't cry.
So basically, just a really lovely date. Like, it was really sentimental and really geared towards them. So whoever did this, and, you know, the date departments for these couples, they did their big ones. So they came back, you know, discussed with, you know, the Islanders about everything that happened, and then basically they had their last night in the villa. And it was just like, wow, it's really the end. It's really the end. Before that, we had like a PPG chat, which is like, you know, they were just basically talking about, you know, a trio who've been together since day one, still in the villa all the way to the end. You know, the fact that they even, you know, talked about how, you know, they were all single during Casa, and then they all got back their guys, and like they're still here in the finale. Like, they really talked about that. But PPG is just such like a nice trio. They definitely had their ups and downs for sure, but like, just seeing them together just seems like, yeah, that's a really cool friendship, very like good sisterhood that they had in that villa. And I'm like, I like that they also kind of adopted Nicole too. Like, Nicole, you know, she's like, she didn't feel left out. Like, she feels like a part of them as well. So it's really nice and sweet to see.
That love is rare.
Yeah, I knew that no matter what happened in here, I would always have them. Like, anytime, like, one of them was going through some shit, we were all going through it. Like,
I'm trying so hard not to cry, but when I look at them, I just, best feelings ever. Ever. Best.
and we're gonna be best friends for life.
Wait, one more big hug. PPG.
Anyway, they spent their last night in the villa. You know, Kenny and Janae, you know, Kenny will he be good going with the little smooth operator chats, like, okay, what's going on here?
What, you want to be on that side?
No, I just want you to be on top of me tonight. Oh, that was smooth.
Mind your business, close your eyes.
But, and they had like the little night routine. Like, it's so, like, if they had unseen moments or unseen bits, it would have been so fun, because like, just hearing their little night routine where they're just saying like good night Villa, and then they basically go from, you know, it was Kordell saying good night Serena, and Serena saying good night Leah, like, it's just going down the line. So Miguel said good night Janae, And it was just like, it's just such like, you can tell like they're like really, they have like a strong bond in that villa. Like they really grew to each other as a family, so it was really sweet to see. Anyways, next day, last day in the villa, the girls get a text that they're gonna have like a, you know, a pamper day. You know, they're gonna write their love decorations. The guys gonna write their love decorations.
Lounging by the pool, going on dream dates, and having breakfast cooked for them every morning. These girlies have earned a relaxing day at the spa. It's Brat's summer, baby.
Spa day! Girls day! Cheers!
And you know, Janae, she had words to say. Kenny, he's a poet. Like he had words to say. Kendall, I guess he was feeling a little bit distraught about the, you know, Nicole not telling him that, you know, saying it back. So he was having a difficult time writing his love decoration. Like Miguel had to basically say, like, let's talk about how when she entered the villa, how you guys clicked and stuff like that. Like he had to really help. And you like, you know, Miguel is very funny and like, you know, crack jokes, but like to find out that he's like, he can be serious and be like, yo, you can chat about this. He like, you know, and get in touch with your feelings and stuff like that, you know. So he really helped Kendall write his message to Nicole. So then we get to see, you know, the girls come out in their dresses. The first one was Janae, and she was wearing all white. She looked good. She said, she
Your smile, something in me awakened. Ooh, the fire now is starting to grow.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Hi.
ready for that wedding, okay? She is ready for that wedding, okay? Kenny, he had his suit, his tux, like, bro, he was wearing white and black, like, it was matching. Kenny was in awe watching, you know, Janae come out. And then it was just so sweet to see. Like, everybody was just so, like, yes, Janae looks so good. Next was Serena. She was in this pink outfit, the same as Kordell. He's wearing the pink. They're matching again. And they're matching again with their little pink outfit duo. Like, yes. Next was Leah. You know, it was it before Leah? Next was Nicole. And then lastly was Leah. So then we had to get to their love decorations, and, you know, Serena and Kordell went first. And basically, Kordell was basically talking about, you know, when they first met, like, it was basically, you know, at first sight, essentially, with, you know, they first met, they're in the lime green suits, they're matching, you know, he just wanted, you know, her saying, like, hey, Kordell, when they're at the fire pit, you know, it just basically, like, yeah, he really liked her off the bat.
I remember the first time I laid these blind eyes on you, seeing this blurry figure in green and thinking, who the hell is that and why are we low-key matching? I wanna give you word.
Serena, basically, her message to Kordell was basically like, hey, Kordell. So it was just so sweet. Like, it was really, like, it was really a nice, really message to each other. Like, it was very dumb. The next couple was Jana and Kenny, and, you know, Kenny, he was so nervous. Like, you can tell, like, he gets nervous in these situations because he really, really, really likes, you know, I feel like it's more than like at this point, you know, but I feel like they're keeping it for that, you know, that outside type of situation. But, you know, he really in like with, you know, Janae. So he was like, you know, tripping up on his words, but he wrote such a sweet speech to Janae.
To the experience, looking for a woman that I would see myself settling down with, building with, and establishing a foundation with.
And then when Janae was talking, she was just thanking him for the experience of your journey. And then she just spoke in Spanish, and I'm just like, okay, bilingual, okay.
Kenneth Conrado Rodriguez. Words can't describe how grateful I am for our paths to have crossed. Tú me haces sentir especial. Me das confianza y me traes felicidad.
Like, when she dropped the Spanish. She dropped the Magenta Latina. Like, okay, Janae, like, you know, I'm just like, for a person who's well-traveled, who's like, okay, she said that Spanish is one of the languages that she knows how to speak. I was like, I know she know a little, you know, Espanol, poquito Espanol, she knows something, okay? So, you know, she spoke Spanish. Like, he was shook because she probably never said Spanish to him before. And the thing is, it's just like, she knows Spanish, but she asked Ignacio to translate the video from Casa. So it's just like, you know Spanish all the time, and you asking Ignacio to translate. But she broke out the Spanish, and she ate that speech. She ate that. Next was, you know, Leah and Miguel, and just basically Leah, she's grown from day one. You know, Miguel, he's basically, I guess, opening up a little bit to Leah. So it was very sweet, you know, very early stages, you know, of getting into that, you know, relationship situation. And then lastly was Nicole and Kendall, and which, you know, Nicole, like I said, you know, Miguel helped him, and I feel like he definitely opened up and basically said, you know, it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to like say that, you know, you love me, but, you know, and even if you don't, you know, I still have these feelings for you. And then when Nicole read her speech, she actually did tell him that she loved him back. So, you know, she switched the wigs around. She changed it around really quickly because she really does, you know, love him. So that was sweet. We got Ariana coming in, and she's basically letting you know the finalists. And in the fourth place was Kendall and Nicole. And I'm just like, hey, you know, that's what's expected. Like, Kendall and Nicole are fourth place, you know. So then we got PPG in the top three. Okay, like I said from jump, PPG is going to the finale. PPG in top three. Like, yes, this is what happened. Like, they were even shook too. Like, yeah, you know, back on top. Yes,
PPG back on top.
And then, so Jana and Kenny were in third place, which is what it is. I really was hoping for them to be in second place, actually. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, because, I mean, to be honest, because I was just like, I really hope, like, you know, Jana and Serena, you know, top two. Like, I really hope that was, you know, what it was going to give. Like, you know, I'm Kanye Hive down, okay? But I would like for them to have second place. And seeing them in third place just didn't sit right with me. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, okay? At the end of the day, Kanae's gonna go strong. Like, yeah, that's my people right there. I've been with them from the start. I've been with Jane from the start. Like, hello? Like hello, yes. But yeah, at the end of the day, they're in the third place, and it is what it is. They're basically, I would say, the freshest couple, because people are saying since Miguel's been in the villa longer than Kenny has, you know, they're truly the freshest couple in the villa. So even though Miguel and Leah are like the same rate, started at the same time. But in second place was Leah and Miguel. Leah and Miguel was pretty shook because Miguel was just like, he wasn't even expecting for him to be in fourth place, let alone second place. So, and that leaves first place is Serena Kordell. And I'm just like, if Kanae couldn't win, it definitely had to go for Serena and Kordell.
Serena Kordell!
And like I said, you know, I voted for Kanae. I'm Kanae Hive down. But if there had to be a winner, it would have been Serena Kordell. And I'm very glad that they won. So congrats to them. Congrats to Serena Kordell, you know, they won. Like, at the end of the day, like, hello. But, you know, we have another black winner. We have a fully black couple winner. Like, hello. In the USA, UK, what's going on? UK, get on your Zoom. UK, you're on your 11th season. Your only winner that was black, who's actually biracial, is Amber. okay? Like, we need to get on your Zoom, okay? Because almost every year we had a black winner in some capacity, and now we have a fully black couple winner, okay? Like, at the end of the day, we made history with the season. The season's basically top tier. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie, okay? Because we have the most viewed season 6. Almost everybody tuned in. People were tuning in from here, from there. Like, yeah, we ate that up. We ate that up. Like, don't play on this little Love Island show. Like, UK, you need to step your cookies up because you're definitely not on this level. But at the end of the day, Serena Kordell won the show. They had to do the split the money situation, which is like, he even forgot that they had to win money at the end of the day. Serena got $0. Kordell got the $100,000, and he decided to split with Serena. And yeah, they're the winners, and you know, they won at the end of the day. The show's over. Ariana let us know that we're having a reunion, and I'm like, we didn't have a reunion last year, but we got one this year, okay? I'm so glad we got a reunion, and it's on August 19th. I'll be tuned in, and I'm so glad that the reunion is giving them time to come out the villa, let it marinate, see what's going on, you know, get a little established in their couples, whatever and whatnot. And I'm just so glad that, you know, they're giving time to marinate before, you know, going back the week after, because UK, they only get time to breathe for 1 week, and next thing you know, reunion. And I'm like, you don't really got time to simmer, but they're giving them basically give or take a month, okay, before reunion. Like, it's about to be tea. Like, if there's real beef to be had, if there's really situations to be had, yeah, they got time to let it marinate and simmer. Okay, so I'm glad that we're gonna get a reunion. Like, it was very much needed, because it used to be a proper country. Like, what happened? Thoughts and concerns is like the reason why we didn't get like love decorations from, I guess, Jordana and Kenny is because I believe that they're saving that for the outside world. We already saw Serena and Kordell basically chat about how they didn't really want to make, like, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend announcements, or, you know, basically telling each other that they love each other announcements in the villa. They were trying to save that for like a private moment. So I feel like, you know, Jana and Kenny is kind of like following that same route in terms of not telling each other that they love each other. Because you can even see, like, from Janae's side too, that she wasn't going to say that in the villa. Like, you know, she was just very much appreciative and thankful of the experience with Kenny. Same way with Kenny. Like, Kenny was just so glad. Like, you know, and he's really into it. Like, dude, he even told her that, you know, in Dallas, he's been there for a year, and he just wants, like, to have a partner that he can come home and cook breakfast with, cook dinner with, whatever. And, you know, from his 9 to 5, like, he ready for Janae to go to Dallas, okay? He ready for Janae to live in Dallas, like, for real. So I feel like that's the reason why we didn't get love declarations from them. I think Kendall and Nicole, I guess he basically had that from his sister, basically aired him out on the family day. So he felt like, you know, it's the right time for him to say it. So he did. And, you know, Nicole said it back at the end of the day, so it is what it is. But this was really a great season. Like, I don't think anything comes close to it, you know, at this rate. I mean, a lot of seasons, you know, after this is going to have big shoes to fill, okay? Season with a lot of these likable, you know, cast members. Like, this is a season where we have a final four, which, you know, most of them in their own way is, you know, likable. Like, you like one or two of the couples, you know, for sure, you know. So it's like, this is not one like you can know, oh, this couple's winning for sure. No, like, previous seasons didn't have this. Like, the last season that had like a real fat battle for the finish was, you know, Justin and KylerB versus Sully and Johnny. And yeah, but, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like Kenny and Janae are going to make it long term, okay? Like, we're gonna be at that wedding for sure. Like, I'm clocking it right now, all right? But anyway, guys, If you like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, concerns, and subscribe to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.